The road to recovery continues for a Virginia state trooper who was injured in a deadly chain reaction crash last month. Trooper J.T. Glasscock is finally home after weeks in the hospital. Tonight, he's speaking to NBC 12's Britni McDonald for the first time about that night. Britni, how's he doing?
Well, Kurt, amazing, really. Glasscock sits in a wheelchair with his arm in a sling and tells me he was just an inch away from being paralyzed. But he's still smiling and says he just wants to get back to work.
It brought a tear to my eye to realize how close I'd come to being taken from this world and everybody I love.
35-year-old Virginia State Trooper J.T. Glasscock has been with the force for 3.5 years and in the National Guard for 18, serving overseas in Bosnia, Iraq, and Afghanistan. It's safe to say he faces life-threatening situations for a living, but it wasn't until February 15th on a Chesterfield highway that he thought his life would actually be taken.
I've got a long road to recovery. I'm still in a little bit of pain, but I could be far worse.
Glasscock was responding to one of many crashes on an icy Route 288 that night, standing in the median and working with two victims when another car lost control and slid off the road, coming right at them.
Another driver came through my crash site, and that's all I remember until I woke up with Chesterfield EMS, who was thankfully already on scene, having to remind me who I was, where I was, and why I was there.
State police say 28-year-old Nicholas Basula first smashed into Glasscock's patrol car before plowing into him and the two others. 53-year-old Sharon Latender died at the scene. Glasscock and another were rushed to the hospital with serious injuries.
My left arm was completely shattered from the ball joint to the elbow. I had a bruised lung, a fractured hip, two vertebrae broken in my back, and fractured left ankle. It's agonizingly painful, but I'm just glad that I'm still here and that so many people were there to support us.
That support continued while he was in the hospital undergoing 3 surgeries before finally coming home on Tuesday.
But it was the warmest welcome I could have imagined.
An amazing guy, really. Glasscock says he'll be out of those braces in the next 6 to 8 weeks and hopes to be back at work within a year. On your side, Britni McDonald, NBC 12.